Hello, everybody. I'm here again, sharing another thing that I write down, another experience. Um, this is about spiritual attacks. So, first of all, I want to remind everybody that once you understand the assignment again, and you can get out of the matrix, you understand that everything is a program and everything is an illusion, right? So, as well as witchcraft is an illusion. Yes, it's manipulation of energy. Yes, it can hurt you, but it has his trick. Its trick. See, when you believe in God and you have a life where you are an innocent person and you work um, with yourself to heal, to do your shadow work, to repent, to wake up, basically. All of these things lose weight on you. Basically, you become immune. And yes, it is possible. Okay? I am an example of that. You become immune, totally immune. So no matter what people do, no matter how much or for how long people try to fuck with you through magic, spell work, gaslighting, and all this bullcrap, um, you're gonna be fine. But you have to learn how to get this done. But the first thing and the most important thing is to have God and let God surrender to Him all your worries, all your pains, or all the things that you have to let go for you to make room to the new you and the new life that is coming after you transform. So it doesn't matter what you did in the past. If you truly are committed to change your life and to wake up, to understand and open your mind, your eyes to the truth, um, you can get forgiveness from God, from Source, and change your reality and change your life. But you have to understand that everything is a programming and everything is an illusion. Okay, the evil forces um, use the people that are most close to you to keep you down, to keep you in a lower vibration so they can attack you. Okay, so as long as you keep yourself in a lower vibration, you're gonna be an easy target or an easy victim. And once you wake up to the situation and work on yourself, surrender to God, repent, open your eyes, open your heart, your ears, and your brain, your mind, you can become immune. Because when God is by your side, nothing, absolutely nothing can get you. But you have to trust that that is a truth. Okay? You have to trust in God and in yourself. You have to overcome fear and the victim mentality. And you have to believe that everything is an illusion. Okay? So it doesn't matter how many the minions jump around, waste their time, their energy, their lives, their money to attack you. They will never get you if you are with God. And that is the truth. Okay? So, to understand how this works, from my perspective, from my experience, the first thing is to wake up, right? To accept that everything is a programming, okay? Even the dark forces, they work through illusions to manipulate the energy to fuck with your mind. But once you understand that if you take your power back, they cannot fuck with you, basically. Okay, how you take your power back? By avoiding fear, the fear that somebody is gonna hurt you with witchcraft, the fear that the devil is bigger than your God, your creator, the fear that you're just a victim. Okay, so by taking your power back, that means that you're gonna stand your ground, and you're gonna trust God, and you're gonna do whatever it is necessary to do for you to be victorious and to become immune to all this fuckery. And those are the two very, very important things that you had to keep in mind: God, and understanding that everything is an illusion. Okay, and I'm gonna read what I wrote down. So remember, nobody can do nothing to you unless you allow it. If you give it your power, if you surrender to the lower vibration stuff, and surrender your power, your free will, they're gonna get you. So take your power back and trust in God, follow God, and do everything that you need to do. And that means shadow work, healing, and meditating, etc., etc., etc. It's a lot of work, but it can be done. It all depends on you, on yourself, on how much you appreciate your life and how much you want actually to be okay, and how much you want to change your reality and stop being a victim. Okay, so it says, my guide to overcome spiritual attacks, my experience. Most of the people that don't believe in witchcraft or spiritual attacks are vulnerable to this, for the way the devil works is hiding on natural disasters, or today's more common struggles like mental illnesses, eating disorders, addictions, overindulging patterns, sense of power, conflict, lust, depression, etc. Magic as used by witches and warlocks is manipulation of the energy, so it's very easy to get confused and to think that energy is ours. Therefore, we fall for the illusion. So it's very important to know yourself, right? Once you know yourself, you can detect the changes around you or in you, and getting to know what kind of energy is not yours and is actually a projection from a dark force or somebody else's energy. For example, there is a whole big list of wishes to kill, destroy, steal, and hurt somebody. Spells can be casted over the money, the beauty, the abundance, the person, the family, the friendship, the job, career, happiness, energy, health, gifts, etc. of the person of interest or the target, destroying the life of others out of jealousy, envy, greed, evilness, or power over others' life. Some people that are beautiful, for example, can become lazy, overindulging in food or any other addiction that can destroy their confidence, their routine, self-love, self-esteem, and never know that they just lose energy, and never know why they just lose energy and fall in a journey of autodestruction. This could be caused by negative forces or dark energies to keep this person in a low vibration without knowing he or she has been attacked. The way the devil works is by using vessels that are in low vibrations as well and asleep in the matrix. These dark forces or spirits move from vessel to vessel, reincarnating through years and years in many lifetimes to fulfill their devil's intentions. To keep humans asleep in lower vibration, to dim their light and rise the darkness. They feed from our fears and our pain. They torture us by making us believe something bad is happening to us and we are not worthy or not enough. These spirits work hard to keep us from discovering the light within and to remember who we are and to keep us away from our Creator, source of all things. The devil wants us down in the shadows so we can find the love and rise our vibration and escape from the matrix or the illusions. We can get tricked by thinking this is not real. So we have our guard down, believing what is happening is just life, when in reality it's all part of the simulation that makes us believe we are powerless and there is nothing else for us beyond death, beyond the veil. So, the way magic works nowadays is being evolved as, years and years and years pass and the modern eras and all this come. Everything is changing. So, witchcraft or black magic has changed too. There is a lot of people that is outdated on these things, but there's others that are more creative. Dark forces are always looking for creative ways to trick us and confuse us and make us fall for the illusion. So there is a lot of ways to saying witchcraft to people, like I just read. For example, if you happen to be an athlete, right, have a routine and be always active and go-getter, a very happy person, and then you switch jobs, right, or you move in a different apartments building, or you just buy a home, or you just change your gym membership or whatever, and then you met somebody that is in a low vibration, right, and this person feels envy of who you are, who you look, how you look, and if you're happy, if you are gorgeous, if you have a nice body, if you look like you have everything, these people start attacking you, okay, based of envy or greed. And sometimes you don't have to do actual spells or candle work or do all this shit. Just by sending your evil eye and your bad thoughts and all these things over and over and over again, you can you can get affected, right? And well, they say the talking shit is a kind of spell work. So you met these people, right? And then you think that they're nice, they're your friends, you feel like you're hanging out with the right people because they're so funny and whatever. But they have a mask, right, behind your back, they're jealous of you. Behind your back, they talk shit. Behind your back, they want what you have. And even your person, right? So after a time to be with them or around them, your life starts changing. You start losing creativity. You start losing the energy to do shit, to do stuff, to go to the gym as often as you used to, or you start overindulging on alcohol, drugs, food, sex, um, etc. And then your life starts just going down, 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 and you just think that, well, it's whatever, life is happening. I just got in a depression because whatever happens, and one thing take you to another, etc., etc., etc. But sometimes this is spiritual attacks. Sometimes these people send you spirits of greed, spirits of to be lazy, to attack your confidence, to make you drink, or to make you lusty, so you get some STDs, you know, and we don't know. We think that it's just life, that we just change, that we just whatever. Oh yeah, maybe it's the influence, but it's just the influence of these people, not knowing that these are actual attacks. Okay, like I say, the way shit works nowadays is in a better modern way. Like it's a modern way. People can get you being isolated from your family, from your friends, and stay home 24/7, not wanting to get up from bed, not wanting to do the things that you used to like. And you think it's just depression, but yeah, it's depression, but it's caused by a spiritual attack, by a jealous person, by a jealous partner, or a jealous relative, right? So that's why I think it's very important to know yourself. That way you can pay attention exactly what is going on and recognize your energy or the projection of some envious ass around you. Okay, the number one point to start fighting is to recognize what energy is actually ours. For example, if you most of the time are happy, creative, a go-getter, and suddenly after getting a new job, relationship, community, etc., that is what I you say, your life shifts to dark, hence new addiction, mental illnesses, poverty, etc. We must go within and ask ourselves why and when the shift happens. Pay attention to the cycles. Every time you get depressed or is a conflict or there is a conflict in your relationship, like moon cycles, full moon, new moon, every 6 months, every year, etc. For the majority of covens or practitioners, will work with these energies cyclically to keep you down or binded to their intentions. And they use the moon cycles to do so. It's very important to have a strong faith in your Creator, God, the source of all things, for He's the only one that can protect you and give you the spiritual strength that you need to save your life and reject these energies that could end with your life. Surrender to Him and ask Him to protect you and your loved ones from any dark force. Faith is the only way. Is the only way. Faith. No matter if we are not perfect, if we make mistake or fail in the past, by repenting from our hearts and learning from our mistakes and applying the lessons learned, we can redeem ourselves and be liberated from sin. With love and faith and genuine repentance, we can be on our Father's grace. Therefore, we can be saved and reach forgiveness and to get anointing from God. In some cases, He is the only one that can give us strength by the Holy Spirit poured in our souls. The second thing we can do to protect ourselves while working in our faith and our relationship with God, the creator of all things, is by cleansing the energy around us in our homes, vehicles, body, etc. by using sage, palo santo, incense, praying, singing bowls, return to sender, etc. It's very important to believe in the power of prayer and to call our guardian angels and ask God for protection. As we do this, we can also work with the transmutation of the dark energy and alchemizing it to reject it and keep our own energy clean. By rejecting fear and discern what is happening, what energy doesn't belong to us, and understanding you are going to be okay and believing in the protection from source and the universe. So, there's a lot of people that don't believe in witchcraft or in all these things, and they think that because you don't believe in it, you're not gonna get hit by it, right? Or because you are too religious and you pray every day and you go to church every day and all that, you're not gonna get hit by these things, but you still can get hit because pray to God and go to church every Sunday and all these things is not enough. If you are somehow in a lower vibration anyway, besides you going to church, besides you praying every day, if you do things that are low vibrational things, you still can get hit. For example, you go to church every Sunday, yes. You pray, yes, but you drink, right? Or behind the scenes you are sex addicted, right? Or you are cheating on your wife or your husband, or you do drugs, or you steal, or you do something else that is a low vibrational thing. So you still can get hit by all these dark forces, right? And actually, if you've done all these things, it's because you are being hidden for the evil. So you are like kind of two faces. So that's why going to church is not enough, okay? Believing in God is not enough. You have to actually work on yourself every day to keep integrity. So no matter where you are, if you are by yourself or not, always doing the right thing. Because once you start doing sneaky, shady things, you are in a low vibrational state. Even if you go to church every Sunday, it doesn't matter. If you go to church every Sunday, but you drink Friday and Saturday every week, and then you're lusty, or you greedy, or you gamble, or you do all this stuff, or you watch a lot of porn and watch videos with a lot of sex content, violence, gory, etc., etc., etc. All this stuff are low vibrational stuff. So one thing cannot go with the other one, or you're light or you are dark. You cannot shape shift, okay? So you still can get hit by all these dark forces. Even though if you think that because you go to church you are protected, no, you're not protected. If you are doing low vibrational stuff, you are not protected at all. So you have to walk the right path and in the light all the time to be protected from these dark forces. You're not gonna be protected if you still doing these things behind the scenes, okay? It doesn't matter how many days you spend at church every week. It doesn't matter. If you do all these things, you still operating in low vibrational. You are shape shifting, and you're not gonna be protected. It is what it is. So I pay attention to that because it's very important to understand that. Some spells, like death spells, feel so real, and it can be hard to separate from reality and magic, like panic attacks, heart attacks, physical pains, despair, and the feeling of being possessed by a conflict spirit, etc. But by uh, knowing you are healthy and what medical problems you actually have, you can know if something is being projected as an illusion to your mind. So it's very important to be healthy and well aware of your actual condition and our own energy. Again, if you know that you don't have diabetes and you're okay, but then you feel sick every day, and every time you go to the doctor and the doctor says, no, you're fine, I cannot find nothing in you, but you spend months and months and months going back and forth to the doctor, and the doctor cannot find nothing on you, it's energy. It's manipulation on energy throwing at you to make you feel that you are sick, and eventually you're gonna get sick. You're gonna lower your immunity. Your defense is gonna go down because you're gonna start feel depressed, like, oh, I feel so sick, I don't know what's going on with me. You're gonna be crying, you're gonna be in despair, you're gonna be, and all this is caused by another energy, another projection to confuse you. But if you know that you're a healthy person and the doctor is telling you, yeah, you're a healthy person, the better way to reject, transmute all this is by knowing and accepting that you are okay. Basically, you are okay. And eventually it's like it's like a training in your brain by telling yourself that you're okay, you're fine. This is somebody else's energy projecting on you, but you are actually okay. Once you have from the doctor that you're okay, obviously, and you know in yourself that you have no problem, no healthy problems, all these panic attacks, all these things that come and go suddenly, you recognize that it's not you. So it's very important to know what's going on in your body and what actually is you and what is sending from malicious persons with bad intentions. I experienced despair. I experienced panic attacks while I was under attack first, but I didn't know what it was, right? But eventually, after training my brain and training myself, and obviously working with God, working with bettering my soul, my life, changing my life, being more close to God, meditating, praying, and being genuine and authentic, that this was the life that I actually wanted for me, for myself, for my kids. And I changed around, living all low vibrational activities and stuff like drugs, alcohol, working on my temper, etc. Is a lot of things that you have to work at the same time, and at the same time you have to transmute and reject all these things, knowing that all this is not you, it's somebody else trying to fuck with you. Okay, so you train your brain and you understand that this is not real. It's not fucking real. It's somebody else fucking with your mind, with your subconscious, your dream state sometimes. And knowing that you're healthy, or that you have this probably this sickness, but you're balanced, or you're fine, you took your medications, there's no way for you to feel this way. You start rejecting. And I went through all this. And once I knew what it was gone. But I did feel the despair. I did feel the panic attacks, to feel anxious, to feel that something was coming, something was about to happen with my kids. it didn't last much because I recognized it very fast. It was like I feel it one time and then it was gone, and then the next time I recognize it and I reject it automatically. Okay, by having faith in God and asking God and praying to God and saying, God, this is not mine, and I return to sender. Um, and having trust that God lives in my heart. God lives in my spirit, in my soul. So who can possess God? Nobody. There is no demon that can possess God. There is no demon that can attack God. There is no witch or warlock that can kill God, right? So if you trust that God lives in you, that God lives in your vessel, if you have faith, if you love Him, you're immune. You're immune. God is not gonna let nobody to hurt you. It's that simple. But you have to work on yourself. You have to have faith, and you have to change your life. You have to quit all this low vibrational stuff from your life. Get rid of it. Okay? Do what you need to do. If you really want to survive, and if you really want to change your life, if you really want to get out of the matrix and take down all these illusions, all this programming, and all these things that is only existing just to keep us in a low vibration, so the dark forces can take over us and win whatever war they have with God. Okay? The more connected we are with the universe and God, the less we need to fight against the illusions. We can use some tools to protect ourselves, like crystals and incense, etc. But by this time, we should be exercising prayer and meditation, grounding ourselves in nature and practicing physical activities. These are very important to keep us balanced and to raise our vibration. The more we do this, the more inefficient the dark magic becomes to the point to be immune to it. We can raise our vibration by make ourselves happy with activities that we enjoy, that are healthy for our mind, body, and soul. For example, by reading inspirational books, quotes, or things that feed our intellect, dancing, singing, using our inner child and play with our kids, or create artistic content by reading, drawing, painting, sculpting, etc. Healing our inner child and wounds by doing shadow work and going within is also a way to raise your vibration, but it could be hard at first. But if you maintain a healthy balance with your energy and vibration, you can overcome the dark night of the soul as much as needed. It is very important to keep praying, meditating, and working with your spirit guides at this point. It's vital healing. Healing could be very overwhelming, and some people could fall in the illusion of not being strong enough to go through it and reach the light. Some people are actually attacked when they are going through spiritual awakening because it's a very vulnerable moment for the soul. I think most of the light workers start seeds when we going to the spiritual awakening, we're usually attacked, or we have been attacked, because it is very vulnerable for us. When you going through your dark night of the soul, some people don't. Some people just can't overcome the pain. The process is very painful. It's very is facing your raw self, naked self. Is very it's a very strong process. Okay, and a lot of people is attacked at this point because the dark forces know that you are vulnerable. So keep strong, keep doing what you do, and trusting that everything is gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. Trusting God, trusting the universe, and everything is gonna be okay. It's all about trust. Okay. um the journey could be as long as you need to heal your wounds. Raising your vibration, meditating, and praying are the best friends of this painful process. Your faith in God is your strength. Again, if you don't have faith, if you don't trust, you're gonna be an easy target. So you have to believe 100% in God, in yourself, that you're gonna be okay, and have your faith is the way you can survive and overcome all this. And remembering that awakenings, there's a lot of awakenings through our life, a lot of dark night of the soul. It's not just once, two, three. Is as much as is needed for your soul to ascend or to get enlightened, and to reach the goals is changing as you go, as you awake and ascend. Is different levels, different things that you can have to overcome, and then again it's another level. I was talking about this in another video. It's like school, and well, life is a school. You never end the learning process. You can learn on your last day of life. You're never gonna stop learning. You're never gonna stop awakening. You're never gonna stop having your aha moments. And it's a school. So strength, God. Strength is the same as God. God is gonna pour the strength in your soul, in your spirit. Okay, but you have to have faith. You have to give yourself to Him, basically, and be obedient. And you're gonna be immune to all this bullshit. Once you ascended enough levels of consciousness and you become a master of alchemy and transmutation, your vibration reach a point so high that you are untouchable for these dark forces. Sometimes we don't even feel or even realize that they are sending us psychic attacks. Sometimes we feel, but we return it to the universe and source immediately, so it barely affects us. Return to sender is not needed once you master your energy. We surrender the intentions of our enemies to God and the universe, so we don't attract the karma back to us. So yes, once you master your energy, once you recognize what is yours and what is not, we don't need to do the back to sender, because then we attract the karma, right? What we do is, I recognize that this energy is not mine, so I'm gonna send it back to the universe, back to God. So the universe, God, is gonna take care of whoever sent that energy to you, but it's not gonna be you. Okay? So you don't attract any karma of whatever happened to them, because whatever they send it to you, you are not giving back to them, so you're not gonna attract the karma. Now the universe is gonna take charge of it, not you. And if you're a master, you don't need to do back to senders. You do back to senders when you're starting to recognize and to fight back these attacks. But once you master yourself, you don't need to do it. You just surrender to God. They take charge, and trust that they're gonna take charge. Trust that these people is gonna get it back, but without you putting your hands, okay, in the process. So you're gonna be clean of it. And yes, once you master yourself, sometimes you don't even fucking feel it. You just hear and know more. If you are a reader, a tarot reader, or some kind of a divination, you can know that people is doing shit to you, but you're like, oh, really? You didn't feel it. You're like, oh, okay. But you didn't feel it because you're a master of your own energy. So nobody can penetrate your shield of light, right? Because now you are under the protection of God. and your faith is in God is your strength. So in resume, dark forces can only and will affect you if you are in a low vibration and have no self-love, for they work on lower vibrations only. Hence envy, pain, jealousy, greed, loss, addictions, etc. All these negative traits are the open door for the devil. Control your thoughts, ignore negativeness, so cultivate your faith and your relationship with Source and the universe. Make a lifestyle with meditation, prayers, and grounding yourself in nature to keep your high vibration and to be protected. Be positive, always. So, all these 10 commandments and all these things that we learn when we are kids from our parents, the parents that actually raise us good and tell you the good and bad stuff, and you have to follow this, and it's for a reason. Okay, people, it's for a reason. It's not because it's not just because. It's for a reason. If you do good, every little thing that you do good for somebody, for the nature, for the animals, for the world, for yourself, your loved one, etc., it's gonna come back to you. Okay, and it's not a joke, it's the truth. So the better you are, the better the universe is gonna shower you with blessings. Okay, sometimes a lot of people is like, oh, for 10 years I've been a good person, I've been a good Samaritan, I've been doing this, I've been doing that, blah 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 blah, but I haven't received nothing. Maybe you don't see it, but spiritually speaking, you are wealthy. You are accumulating all this wealth in the spirit realm. So when you less expect it, you're gonna hit your jackpot, because you've been accumulating all this good stuff, all these good higher vibration things in your life, helping others, donating, and have faith in God, following God, obeying God, etc. You are accumulating, and sometimes it takes years, but we should do it also because that is our lifestyle. No with greed, like, okay, I'm gonna do this because I want this, like these people that give away shit, but they take the picture and put it on TikTok, put it on Facebook, put it on YouTube, and whatever. That's the intention is self-serve, like they say. The intention is to look good, and I don't think God like that. Okay, when it comes from our heart, we don't have to tell nobody. We just do it naturally. Okay, and when do these things naturally from our heart without expecting something, is the way how we accumulate our wealth in the spiritual world. And a lot of people is wealthy, a lot of people have good health, a lot of people have good fortune. Okay, maybe they're not rich, but God provides for them, and when they less expect it, they have their jackpot. Okay, they suddenly have a better job, suddenly they have a inheritance, or they win the lottery ticket, but it's because they've been working naturally from the heart for this abundance of blessings. Okay, and some people take longer, and some people take less time, but it's accordingly to how you work, how you show in the world, how obedient you are to your creator, the goodness that you practice every day with your thoughts and your actions. Okay, practicing integrity. Like I say, it doesn't matter if nobody's seeing you. If you are thinking bad, sending negative thoughts to somebody, killing somebody in your mind, and wishing illness or whatever to somebody, but then you're smiling in their face and all that, even if you help them, but you stab them in the back, you cannot create wellness um, in that way. You cannot create abundance of blessings in that way. You are being hypocrite. You're being false. So if you come and show me that you love me and you support me and you smile in my face and you hug me and all that, but then you go back at your home and you do witchcraft, or you gaslight me, or talk shit about me, try to destroy my character and all that bullshit, how you gonna get abundance in your life? How you gonna get blessings? The only thing that you're gonna get is everything that you send it to me, you're gonna get it back, because I'm a good person, because I'm an obedient person. Now, if I were in a low vibration life, probably will be like back and forth, you know. And probably I will get hit by whatever they sending me. But see, when you are a good person, when you are operating from your heart, you're immune to all these things. So no matter what they do, no matter how many people they hire, how many practitioners, warlocks, witches come together to work against you, that shit is never gonna penetrate your bubble of light, because you are protected by God. Because again, if you have God in yourself, if God lives in yourself, who can attack God? Who can kill God? Are you serious? Who can possess God? What kind of demon can even infiltrate my vessel if God is inside of me? I'm immune, because my faith is my strength. Okay? So it's very, very, very important to be loyal and faithful to your Creator. He's the only one that is going to save you. He's the only one that can give you blessings. Demons don't give you blessings, okay? That is an illusion. Demons know, the evil forces know, for example, that they cannot do nothing to me. But they're going to speak in low vibrational people and try to convince them that they can come and get me. But what they doing is that they feeding off of them energy. They tricking them and leading them to their own death, basically. The demons know that they cannot attack this kind of people like me. When you are faithful, when you are chosen by God, that He's gonna have you under His protection, nobody can touch you. Nobody can touch you, okay? And the demons know that. The dark forces, Satan knows that. But they're gonna trick these people, because these people is low vibrational. They operate in a low vibration thing with lust, alcohol, drugs, money. They're so greedy that they fall for the idea that they're gonna get blessing if they sacrifice somebody. And sometimes that somebody is untouchable, and the only thing that they find is death. So everything is an illusion. And once you understand that everything is an illusion, that everything is just a programming for the dark forces to keep us in a low vibration, in despair, in sadness, depression, overindulging with food and all these things, blah, 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 blah. When you understand that, everything is easier, for real. So it doesn't matter. It's not about religion, okay? It's not about any religion at all. It's about your commitment to your Creator, to source of all things. Your connection, direct connection, spiritual connection to your Father, okay? You don't have to go to the church. You don't have to do all these things. Because again, a lot of people go to church every Sunday, but they drink every Friday and Saturday. They operate in a low vibration life. So you cannot be protected that way. You cannot. So the only answer is God for everything. You want blessings? Work for them. Earn it. The best way is through God. Okay? Using witchcraft and using all these things to sacrifice people. If you are not in a low vibrational, you're good. Now, if you're in a low, you're in a low vibrational lifestyle, yes, you can get hit, and you will be hit. Okay? Because how you can get protected if you're doing all these things? If you are unfaithful to your own creator, if you yourself have bad thoughts about others, or have evil intentions, or you're lusting, even though you're married or something like that, you know, I mean, it's a lot to things to put to think about, and it's a very transformative life, and it's a process, and it takes time. It takes time, but your trust, your faith in God is your strength. So people, beware. We are a lot of people is awakening. This matrix is falling down slowly but surely. So the more you wake up, the more you work on yourself, the more you put your good intentions on your own life, and practice your faith, is gonna be easier for you to save yourself. Okay? And to get disconnected from the illusions, the programming, the matrix. So again, this is my experience. This is the things that I've been writing down about, things that I've been learning on my journey, about the spiritual attacks, the warfare, and all this. And yes, once I understood that all this is an illusion, people keep wasting time, wasting energy, wasting life, and wasting money trying to work on me. And I'm healthy, I'm beautiful, I'm happy, and I'm whole. Okay? I'm protected by God, and I'm blessed. Okay? So everything else that comes is my Father's love, sending by my Father's love. People is envious, people is jealous, people is mad because they can destroy what God create. But it's not in my hands, it's out of my control, and it's God's time to take charge. So I hope somebody gets help or more understanding about all these. I hope somebody gets really help, because I know there's a lot of people, a lot of starseed light workers too, that are going through awakenings, and they're being attacked, and sometimes you don't know. When you don't know exactly what's going on. You think it's part of the process, and sometimes it's not just the process, but the spiritual or psychic attacks. So it's very good to understand and start learning all these things, so you can get out of this illusion bubble of illusion faster and easier. So that's why I'm sharing this with you also, in gratitude to my Father, sharing what I've been learning to help others. God bless you all. I love you. Thank you for watching.